have Ohanese, we have, so are you saying Yoruba?
Well, joining us right now, I hope you did not catch the conversation happening behind the scenes here, but joining us right now is Mr. Wale Alake, who is the Director of Planning and Strategy, Yoruba Youth Congress. Well, you're welcome to Sunrise Daily.
Good morning, madam.
By youth, who precisely are you referring to? Let's get the age bracket first and foremost.
It depends on what you're looking at. But for us, we are looking at between 25 and then 50.
25 and 50?
Yeah.
Interesting. So what precisely is the submission of your group?
What we are saying is that restructuring, I mean, the way people are clamoring for it, could lead to the balkanization of the country. You know, what we are also saying is that right now, we don't seem to have national leaders, people you could call nationalists, both in posture and in ideas. What we have at best right now are regional leaders, people that tend to favor, that tend to be bothered and concerned about their own region or maybe their own set. So if you now go towards regionalism, are you not moving towards secession stylishly?
You don't think that even your own name, Yoruba Youth Congress, already makes you sectional in nature?
Yes, we are sectional in nature, but in our mind, we are not sectional. We are representing a people. We are representing a section of the country. But we, in our outlook, like we have a coalition of youth groups, and then we have the Ohaneses coming together. I mean, the Ohanese, the Arewas, the, what do you call it, the BBOs, the Joy Youth Council.
So what makes you any different from any of those groups that you have mentioned?
No, we are not different from those groups.
Yes.
But what I'm saying is that if we do not have a broader mind, we won't be able to come together. We'll probably be functioning on our own. But we have a coalition of all these groups coming together to say we should start doing things a different way. It should not be the old order.
Some people say that the conversation for them is all about equity, that what all of these regions are asking for, these ethnic groupings are asking for, is equity.
Of course.
Let's be fair in terms of how we deal with each part of the country.
Of course.
Do you see the need for that?
Yes, that's exactly what we are saying. That's why we are saying restructuring for us, I mean, it's not the thing that we need in the country right now. That's why we're saying restructure. Well, depending on what you mean by restructuring, again, because when you talk about restructuring, it means different things to a lot of people, to different people. So what we are saying is that if anybody is canvassing for the proponents of restructuring, that restructuring is the one cure, heal all for this problem that we are in this country right now, we don't believe it.
What does it mean for your own group?
What restructuring could mean for us, if at all, is true federalism.
What does that mean?
Now, federalism in itself means the present structure we have now is a federal structure. But when people start talking about true federalism, we imagine that the present one we are running is probably false. Before you talk about the true one, because we are running a federal system, but it tends towards the unitary system.
Is that the impression of your organization?
That's the impression of the entire country. The entire country is saying we have a federal system that is not being run the way a federal system should run.
So for you think that we should go back to what you term true federalism?
Yes.
Okay.
If that is what restructuring is all about, yes, we are in. But if you are talking about regionalization, going back to the old 4 regions, because what we have now as that people tend to be region, they are just political divisions. That is the Northeast, the 6 geopolitical zones that we have. They are not regions. They were never, I mean, spelled out to be regions. So if we are saying we should go back, what have we done with what we have on our hands? I mean, if the country as it is right now is not working, you are running a system, you have not been able to prove the system. You have not been able to harness all the benefits of the system. Then you want to change to another one. For me, it's a defeatist attitude. That's what we think in Yoruba Youth Congress. We are thinking that right now, if we are able to strengthen our institution, we'll correct quite a number of things. That people will not need to agitate for restructuring and all of that. We have Federal Character Commission. The mandate of the Federal Character Commission is to ensure equity. But are they being allowed to do it?
That question is definitely where we have to wrap it up. I know that the conversation on the restructuring, which is now being termed as the Big R, is going to go on in the next couple of months thereabouts. But we have to thank you most kindly for coming on Sunrise Daily. Mr. Wale Alake is the Director of Planning and Strategy at the Yoruba Youth Congress. So that's all from Abuja here. Thank you so much for watching. And Mao Ogun is back to the crew in Lagos.
Oh, yes, indeed. That's the show as well. Thank you for watching. I'm Chamberlain Oso.
And thank you for watching. I'm now Igbe.